How's that? Morning team, how you doing? So this morning I'm meeting up with Shannon, bloke from the North Island, dairy farmer. So one of the things about when we lose someone we really love, because we've just lost someone in our community, in our hunting community, what I have found works for me is to remove myself from things that remind me of that person. So to go out to a different place, you know, maybe travel somewhere you've never been before, hang out with people you've never hung out before, and just give yourself a bit of a break, because the weight of grief can be so heavy sometimes it can knock you right down, and you just need to have a time to regather yourself. A teacher stood in front of a class once and held up a glass of water, and he asked them, how heavy is this glass of water? And they all held it, and one boy said, oh, 400 grams. And the teacher said, hold it out in front of you with your arm now for 5 minutes. And the teacher goes, hold it out for another 5 minutes. So the boy holding it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the boy says, that's a kilogram. The thing is, sometimes you've got to put your burdens down to rest, he said to the boy, because the longer you hold on to them, the heavier they get. And then you pick them up again, and they're lighter, and you can deal with them. Well, that's the same with grief. Shannon, who I'm meeting up this morning, he has just recently, only 3 months ago, lost his wife in a tragic car accident. So he's doing the right thing. He's travelling around and connecting up in different places, different people, and just putting that burden down for a while so he can pick it up later on another time. And I know that Shannon wouldn't mind me telling you that, because we all want those of you out there who are grieving for lost ones to get through it in the way that's going to be in the end easier for yourself and everyone around you, so life can carry on. Because one thing about losing someone you really love is life must go on. You've got to keep moving forward. We have to, no matter how dear that person is, whether it's a sibling, whether it's even your own child, you've got to keep moving and doing stuff. It's important, because the world keeps spinning. Doesn't mean you don't forget that person, doesn't mean you don't stop grieving, but you do have to carry on with doing stuff. So it's a good start to do something in a fresh place with fresh people you haven't been. Just give yourself a bit of a break. Beautiful day. Wow. Man, beautiful day. Bro!
Hey.
Shannon.
Nice to finally meet you.
You too, mate, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful day, mate.
She's flat as glass.
Kayaks out there, straight out in front. And so what we'll do is we'll drive around to McKee Domain, the point out there, if you follow me, and we'll launch our boats right from there, because if we go out there, you can see a few guys out there. It's actually quite deep out there.
Oh, yeah.
So just truck on behind me, and we'll go right to the end of the domain. Yep. Sweet.
Lights are on.
Got your lights going, bro. So how many deer you reckon you got in the last year?
I haven't picked up the rifle since Jamie passed away.
You haven't been out for a shit since then, okay. Have you been fishing since then?
Haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything? Well, you're doing something now, mate.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
You're doing something. Because you got to keep doing stuff, you know?
Yeah. The summer months for deer stalking is not really my forte.
No? Do you get it during the raw?
Oh, yeah. I go MIA for a month. I just go every day for a month.
Yeah. You look like a bit of a carry machine, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Built like a brick shit house, I reckon. I'm starting to just phone it out in the bush now.
Oh, yeah? Well, pig hunters are fucking stupid. You know, we're stupid bastards. The reason is we carry the whole animal out, is a pig really matters to us. Yeah. The weight. You know,
Yeah.
the weight of it, and that comes from competitions. So get it out and get on the scales to get home. Woohoo! It's over 100. You know, with the deer, fuck, they're horrible things to carry out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just horrible. They're not made for pigs. Are a lot easier than deer to carry.
Yeah.
But apart from the fact we're about 3 hours too late getting out, it's bloody good to be doing this anyway because.
Even if you don't get anything, it's still a good day.
Oh, we'll get something, mate. Well, hopefully we'll. Think positive. There you go. Cool. Geez, I'd leave my balls behind if they went in a bag, wouldn't I, son? Thanks for that, darling. Appreciate it. You're a good man. And I'm sorry you're not going fishing, but I'm taking Shannon. Shannon, this is Yona,
Nice to meet
my
you.
son.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good, mate.
So we're going to head into it.
Sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro. Singing sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's sweet as bro.
Right now, you're using your arms and your shoulders. When you row, use your core. So just put your paddle in the water and use your core to pull it. Mate, you'll build up abs to die for, believe me. You'll end up with a six-pack in no time at all. The scrubby little anchor can go down the bottom to Davy Jones's locket. There's a light breeze come up now, isn't there? So the thing about on fishing on a boat, just like hunting for deer or anything else, is being stealth. It's making no noise on your boat. That's why we catch fish in the kayak often more than you do in those tin boats, because there's no noise going on. And it's a real advantage. The other advantage of being in a kayak is you've got a 360 degrees view where you're sitting. You can turn around easy. It's not like a cockpit of a boat. And you've got that visual aspect going on. But the main thing is actually how quiet these things are, so avoid any noises. Just wait till I'm actually swung around so you can be in my burley trail. Remember, I've got a line out in front of me there, so you probably want to be reasonably close to me because you want to get the benefit of the burley. Because we're not in real deep water, I'm not putting it on the anchor, I'm putting it on the top of the water, which means it'll flow to you even better still. Yeah, I'm down on the bottom now, so we're probably in about, I reckon, 8 to 10 metres of water there, I reckon. I'll let that catch on and swing around. Any little nibbles there, some small fish down there. We've only just dropped the burley down, so here we go. Just little bites here now. Okay, so there must be some little snapper down there maybe. I'll start working the slow jig if that's the case. You know, there's so many different types of bait you can use and people go on about it, but I just think you can't go past a bit of dirty old squid, eh? It stays on. What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, squid's a go. And it's easy to put on the hook and it stays on.
Yeah, bloody oath. I'm probably putting a bit too much on there, but what I've got going is I've got bait on one side and I'm just slow jigging on the other side with a junkie jig. Got a nice orange one on there. Give that a few pumps and hopefully some big bastard comes along. These are really good for catching those big predator fish, the bigger ones. There's just mostly little pan-sized fish out here and they're mostly a little bit too small to take it, but occasionally the big old moocher comes mooching through and he'll smash it every time. Little wee snapper. Oh well, that's a sign of things to come, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me a little fella.
Yeah, you can go back in. You'll be glad I gave you that cloth now because they've got little spines on that'll get into you, eh?
Yeah.
My son pulled one out of his thumb yesterday, showed me shit, it was long.
Yeah.
Yep. The junkie jig is on for the first fish of the day, but I don't think it's very big, mate. I think it's the one you just let go, that little baby one.
Probably.
Yeah. Don't think it's going to be a keeper, this one. Got a bit of fight in them, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's the old junkie jig doing, a wee bit bigger. But still going to go back in the ocean, that one. G'day, mate. Just couldn't resist that junkie jig, could you, pal? Beautiful fish. And you managed to get both hooks in the mouth too. These chemically sharpened hooks, they just catch everything, including crayfish, as we know. As Jason caught the other day. Here we go, mate.
A little bit bigger.
Oh, that's a little bit bigger. Yeah, the old junkie jig just sitting there got hit then too while I was watching you. That's probably close to a 30, mate, isn't it? Yeah. You got a wee measuring thing on the side of your kayak, do you see that?
Yeah.
So just let your bail off, put your rod in the holder, and then you can deal with your rag with your fish, and you can measure, and if it's 30 from the inside fin for its nose, stick a knife in it, mate, and stick it in the bin, because that'll be an eating fish.
Can't go home with nothing, can we?
Well, no. Bigger fish?
I think so, yeah.
Gonna be a keeper this time?
Beautiful. Yeah, he'll do.
Oh, nice going, mate, yeah. Yeah, that's a 30, that's a fatty too. Burley's starting to work now, bud, getting a few wee nods on the rod. I'm after the big nod. I got that one. Oh, now we're talking. Not big, but gave me a bit of a good tug there. Definitely set. Oh, I think I thought no, he's on. I thought I dropped him. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's got a bit of game in him. He's playing more like a carwai than a bloody snapper, to be honest. That's because it is a carwai. No, what is it? A mackerel? Oh, no, it's a carwai. Yeah. Beauty. Just as I was saying, I want to catch a nice carwai. Look at this guy here, would you? He's going to town on it. G'day, mate. We're gonna get him in the boat, or we're gonna lose him. God, you're a fucking useless cunt, Clay. Jeez, all over the shop. And he's only hooked by a tiny bit of skin. Yeah, I nearly lost him. What a dick. Yeah, haven't got him killed. You'd probably jump out of the boat, laugh at me. He's just a bit. Jeez, look at that, mate. He's just hooked on a tiny bit of skin. Oh, you see that? Yeah. Oh man, again it just come dived. We got fish around us, bud. Yeah, let's get some hooks. Yeah, no, there's some action. It would have been good to catch that on film. I heard the big splash. Back that way, and then it'll bleed, and then you can also gut it at the same time. Yeah. So you can actually take the guts out, but just let it bleed out first. Like we like to get that blood out of the carwai. And that is a perfect size sashimi fish. You get the best sashimi out of that. The trick is to leave it in the fridge for about 3 days. And then cut it, because it solidifies the oils in the fish. So I want to put him straight on ice, so I'll come up to you, bud. Not big, but got a bit of fight in him. Yeah, he's got a bit of fight. I'd say it's I don't know. Got a bit of fight. What do we got there? We haven't got any colour yet. Come on, mate, come in. Give it up. Well, that's a snapper, mate. I reckon it's actually going to be a 30, that. Look at that. Oh, gee, on the edge. This is where we can measure up and find out. No, that'd be a 28, but I'm gonna give him the knife because he's damaged himself quite a bit. Normally I let it go, but it's a legal fish and he's going to die anyway, so we'll keep that. Oh, I'm really glad you reached out to me, mate, in contact. Yeah. Come out. It's good to meet you.
I'm bloody static, but I'm here doing it.
Yeah. We just what the doctor ordered, a bit of fishing. Here's that wind now, bro. It's just come up now like a front, eh? Just hit us, bang. That other kayak is going in straight away. Look, over there.
He's out of there.
He's out, he's going, oh, fuck this. But it's not a reason to go in, man. It's not just a reason to just be glad that we didn't go out too deep. This is a male fish. It's got milt in it rather than roe. It definitely makes a difference snapper fishing with burley. I think the Americans call it chumming, don't they?
What's that?
Burley?
Burley? I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I've heard it called chum before. I don't know what that comes from. I think it's chum. G'day, mate. Probably probably 27. No, it's not working. Oh shit, we stuffed that up. Fucking hell. Welcome to Clay's Fishing Fuck Ups, folks. There we go, we'll do this again. He's got a piercing in there that's not looking too flash. Oh, come out. There we go. See you later. He's good. Yep, sweet as, bro. You poached out of my block over here, but you're fishing me block. I had me burley out here and you cast it out there, you poaching bastard.
Yeah. That's the way we roll up in the North
That's the way you roll in the North Island. Oh, yeah? Hey, that's a keeper too, mate, isn't it?
He's more than the 30-pound sow that I was after.
I said my burley's going out there, I've been catching him, he's getting nothing, and he cast right beside me, and he poached my snapper. And now he's got it. Typical North Islander, see? We'd never do that in the South Island. We have morals, we have ethics. We're having fun out here, folks. The wind has come up a little bit, but we're just starting to get bites again now. It's probably the last one. The burley bag is empty. Yeah, 18 degrees. It was really awesome connecting up with another patron who's going through a bit of a hard patch, and I just want to finish up by asking you, mate, for anybody else out there that's lost someone really dear and close to them, and it's a topic we don't really talk about much, but I think we need to address it because it's very, very difficult. Anything you could just say that might help somebody that, you know, from your own personal experience that could be words of wisdom?
I'd say, Clay, if it's a tragedy or an accident or, you know, something along those lines, the easiest way is to just forget about that and just remember all the good times you had with that person.
So forget about the actual tragedy of the
Yeah,
accident
definitely,
and reflect on the good times.
Yep, definitely.
Does that work for you, mate?
Yep, every day. Just think about the good times and just forget about the tragedy.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no good in holding on to, is there? It just doesn't do anything. You know, I'm
And
with
the
that.
blame game doesn't work either. Just
mate.
if I've, should have, could have,
Yeah.
doesn't work. Yeah.
Hey, bro, thanks for reaching out to me, man.
Thanks a lot,
I really
mate.
enjoyed your company,
Love
and I want to come and poach your block sometime since you poach mine.
Anytime.
It gets around, can I tell him how many deer you shoot a year?
Yeah.
You sure? You okay?
Yeah.
Shoots about 100 deer a year. That's a lot of processing, so I'm definitely going to poach his block in the future. Yeah, it really was cool to meet you, mate. Absolutely, and good fishing too.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't catch any monsters, but we had a lot of fun. I'm going to eat that snapper right now that I caught.
No, that'd be good.
Bloody good. Thank you very much.
Sweet as bro, sweet as bro. Everywhere we go, it's 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 sweet as